And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, the ironic story of an actor who played his part perhaps too well, thus leaving himself unable to better his performance. So now, with Hans Conried as Sam, here is tonight's suspense play, Rave Notice.
When I'm walking across Times Square like this, I'm just an ordinary man, plain, unnoticeable. It's as though I were invisible. Invisible. But wait, come here. Come with me through this door, through here, and into the darkness. Now, I breathe deeply of the thick, dark air, and I become taller. My eyes drink in the gloomy shadows, become lustrous, bird-like, noble. Here, in this temple of the passions, I throw off my cloak of invisibility, and I reveal myself, my true self, for this is the theater, and I am an actor. Up there on the stage, beyond the empty seats lit by the single bare bulb, are my fellow workers. We are here to make a play. Friend Norman, sitting alone in the third row, is our director. This is the 5th day of rehearsal. It's not a bad little play, but you know Norman. Norman will manage somehow to spoil it. Norman will misdirect actors and lose values. I've known Norman for years.
No. Norman, why not? Why not? Because I am the director and I say no. No.
Very well.
No. Try again.
I wish somebody would tell me what it's all about. Life, I wish somebody would give me the word.
Now that is adequate.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, please. All right, cast, take 5.
Norman.
Oh, that's right.
Norman.
Oh, hello there.
How are we coming?
Oh, Sam, come over here. I want to talk to you.
Oh, sure, Norman, sure. What is it?
Now, Sam, I have had to turn over the bell ringer to Luther.
The bell ringer? Well, that's my part, the bell ringer. What do you mean, Luther?
No, please, don't make it difficult for me, Sam.
Difficult? I'm not making it difficult. The bell ringer role is mine. That's all. There's no difficulty involved.
Oh, please.
No, you joke.
No, it's not as if I hadn't warned you.
Well, tell me what's wrong. Tell me where I've stepped off, what irritates you, what doesn't fit, and I'll fix it.
Where shall I start?
Now, that's my role, Norman. I carry the whole cast with
Now,
that
don't
role.
start, Sam. You're just making a fool of yourself.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you are not right for it.
Not right?
No.
You fat pig! What do you know?
No, easy.
What do you know about acting?
Easy, Sam. Take easy there.
Fat belly, fat head, fat face.
That's enough.
You know nothing.
I know you. I know actors. You're no actor. You stink.
I'll kill you for saying that. I'll kill you.
Witnesses, he threatens me again.
Yes? Well, listen well. Norman, I'm going to kill you.
Norman, I'm going to kill you. You see, you can't even deliver that line. Oh, you stink.
Yes, sir?
I want to buy a gun.
Oh, yes, sir. And what sort of gun did you wish to buy, sir?
One that will shoot through fat.
Sir?
Pardon me, I was thinking, what kind have you got?
Well, what was it you wished to use the gun for, sir?
I want to kill a rat.
Oh, well, a 22 would be about your best bet. Now, then, let me see here. Here's a nice little item here.
That looks pretty small. This is an awful big rat, a fat rat.
Oh, well, I think a shotgun. A 410, yes.
You think that'll do it?
Oh, mister, this is a truly beautiful weapon.
Yeah. Bullets. You have bullets?
Oh, bullets. Shells you use in this weapon.
Very well. I want one.
One box?
No, one bullet.
What?
Yeah. This rat I'm not going to miss. It's time now. He'll come out the stage door and he'll walk this way because he's going to Sardi's for a drink. I slide it out from under my coat. I smile, and I say, "Goodbye, Norman," and I pull the trigger. Heart or belly? Heart or belly? Belly, yes, his cultivated paunch, fatted with actors' hearts. Am I invisible now? Mustn't be noticed until the moment. Perhaps standing a little too tall. Sag. That's perfect. The actor plays himself as a non-actor. Oh, you should see this, Norman. Now. Goodbye, Norman.
Sam, no! I am shot.
Norman, you're dying.
Please, someone call an ambulance, please.
Is this how you play your death scene?
Please,
Norman, you're dying.
please.
Play it.
With a shotgun, he did it right in the middle of 45th Street.
Wow.
They brought him in an hour ago.
Give you any trouble?
Well, like a lamb.
Hello.
Just thought you'd like to know that guy, he's still kicking.
Alive? He's alive?
Yep. So you're not a murderer. Not yet.
Oh.
Hey, I brought your lawyer.
What's that?
I'm your lawyer.
Oh, how do you do? Sit down, won't you?
Thank you.
They say he's still not dead.
No, but he's sinking.
When he dies, I become a murderer.
Yes.
They'll electrocute me.
Yes.
I must have been crazy.
I thought of that.
What do you mean?
Temporary insanity. I thought we might plead that.
Well, why don't we?
Because you threatened him before witnesses, at least twice, went to a store, chose a gun with great care, waited for him to appear. You did all this, and then you shot him.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Well, that's premeditated murder. First-degree murder.
So the temporary insanity thing is out.
Way out. The only other thing I can think of is if we could prove you were insane all along.
What would happen? I mean, if I were.
Oh, they'd get the psychiatrists in, examine you, send you off to be cured.
Of course.
You seem very calm.
I'm an actor. He's gone, and I sit here, seeming calm. From time to time, the guard passes, looks at me curiously. I know what's on his mind. There sits a cold-blooded murderer. I know. All my life I've studied the human beings, memorized their gestures, tones, expressions, inflections, emotions. I've learned to probe every moment of my own experience from earliest childhood, searched out every reaction, emotion, learned to feel the parallel emotions of others. The Stanislavski method of acting. Oh, I have it, I know it.
Of course, if we could prove you were insane all along.
But I'm not. The insane man moves without motive. I had a motive.
I know you. I know actors. You're no actor.
But I am.
No actor. No actor. No actor. No actor. No actor.
Insane. Mad. I know a joke. A wonderful joke. I'm going to beat Norman even in his grave. I'm going to have myself exonerated of his murder. Yes, freed of the charges. It's so simple I can hear it.
Not guilty by reason of insanity.
I'm going to play the greatest role of my life. Play it without makeup, without lights, without script or cue. I'm going to play a part strangely foreign to my nature. I'm going to play a homicidal maniac.
You are listening to Rave Notice, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense Radio's only adult Western drama, Gunsmoke, now comes to you twice every Saturday on CBS Radio. There's a thrilling daytime edition and the nighttime show as well, bringing you the Old West as it really was, dangerous, deadly, and full of action. Meet Marshal Matt Dillon and all the other citizens of Dodge City who coped with lawless frontier elements just as their real-life counterparts did decades ago when the West was young. On most of these stations Saturday, daytime and night, enjoy Gunsmoke.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Hans Conried as Sam in tonight's production of Rave Notice, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I'm going to play a homicidal maniac. How? Now, what is the most terrible thing I ever did? Thing closest to murder. I must recreate that mood. Murder. Killing. Blood. I killed a cat once. I was 6 years old. I had a stick. It was in an alley. This cat, I poked it, just for laughs. He didn't run. That's all I wanted to make him do, just make him run. No, he scratched me, and I hit him. I hit him with the stick. He started squalling, and, I thought I'm going to get into trouble. Stop that noise. Stop that noise. I'm going to hit him again to make him stop, and again to make him stop, and there was blood. Red blood on the gray cement. And struck out the screen, struck out the life, struck out the awful gaze of those great yellow eyes. Strike out the light, strike out the spirit, the spark. I kill. A murderer I am. I kill for the thrill of the silence of the cat. I am a murderer. A murderer am I. I kill without reason. That's it. That's the character. Now, all I need for turning it on is the memory, those key points. Gray cement, cat's eyes, my feelings as a 6-year-old. Oh, there'll be refinements, of course. I'll refine it. Oh, Norman, if you're only here to see this scene. Dim the house lights, raise the curtain, and now to get my audience in.
Hey! Hey, you! Hey!
Who, may I ask? Are you? Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, come on now, Mac. Calm down.
No, I asked a civil question. I expect a civil answer. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
It was so nice and quiet for a while there.
Yeah. No, just answer my question. That's all I ask. That's not much reward for a hero to be asking, now is it?
Don't you know who we are?
I think he's putting on an act.
Now, don't turn your head away. We know you hear us.
I'll leave him be.
You think he's kidding?
What does it matter?
Yeah.
Well, that was very weak. You can do better than that. You're supposed to be a murderer, a homicidal maniac, so what's the emotion? Guilt. Guilt. You've got to be guilty. Guilty. Smear yourself with the stuff. Guilty. Bloody hands. Guilty, and you want to be punished. Yes, punish yourself. That'll do it. It'll hurt. So what? Not like it hurts when they shave your head, slit your trousers, and strap you to your seat. Oh, that seat. 10,000 volts coursing through this poor player's frail body. Murderer. Guilty. Should be punished. 1, 2, 3. Curtain going up. Guilty! Guilty! There's blood on my hands! Blood and filth and disease! I smashed him on the gray cement and smashed him! Murder! Murder! I murdered him! I'm a murderer! I confess it! I confess it! Hey! Oh, sir, I want to confess. To purge myself of this guilt.
Take it easy.
No, I'm guilty! You hear? I smashed him!
What are you getting so worked up about? The guy ain't even dead yet.
Not dead, he is dead. Why, he's been dead these past 36 years! 36 years!
Hey, what are you doing?
Punish me, I'll punish myself!
Hey!
I am guilty, and I shall be smashed!
Your hand!
As he was smashed!
You're gonna bust your head on the wall there!
I shall be smashed! It is written. You know the writing in blood that lies across the counterpane in the bed under the window where the little boys are supposed to be far away in slumberland?
Shut Get the doctor!
Good. He's getting the doctor. My hand is killing me. I think I broke something then. I don't mind the bloody scraped knuckles or even breaking the nails, but not the bones. I want to be sure I can use the darn thing when I get out of here. But when? If I ever get out of here. 2 cats dead! Murdered by my stick! 4 cats dead! Murdered by my stick! How long has he been doing this?
About 15 minutes, Doc. Since just before I sent Schultz after you.
I see. All right, now you can stop that. But I don't stop. I don't look. I keep right at it. Keep him apart. Murderer. Guilty. Stop it! It hurts, but I'm paying the price. I'm paying my way out of being electrocuted. I'm going to be free. All right, grab him.
All right, come on.
Please! I want to pay. I'm the guilty one, and I want to pay the sentence of the court. Hold it. Let me go. Let me go. I will pay. Hold on. Hypodermic needle. Injection. That'll knock me out. I can't act if I'm unconscious. I can't play my part. My guilty part. I've got to hurt myself. I've got to hurt myself. So quiet here. So white. Such sweet stillness and peace. Gone the darkness of the cell. Steel and concrete. This white ceiling there. And they're watching me very carefully. The taller one, he's new. The other gave me the hypodermic. Yes. Hypodermic? How long have I been out? Did I say anything while I was out? Perhaps if I keep still, they'll let me know.
You say he showed definite suicidal tendencies?
Suicidal, immediate, or simply self-destructive. While he was unconscious, I listened to him. He spoke, seemed under the delusion that he's invisible.
Invisible? Well, that's a new one.
Look, he's opening his eyes.
Hello. Awake?
Who are you?
You remember me, don't you?
No.
I gave you something to quiet you a little while ago.
A little while ago?
When you were trying to injure yourself, so we'd think you insane.
You've decided to give that up, haven't you?
I have to carry out sentence, you know.
How will you carry out sentence?
Be smashed. I'm to be smashed as I have smashed the cat.
Is that the law?
Yes, I smashed him with a stick.
Stick? You mean shotgun, don't you?
Oh, why would I say shotgun if I meant stick? I said stick.
But you shot the man with a shotgun.
You're out of your mind.
After you smashed him with the stick, what happened?
Huh?
What came after he was dead?
I was frightened. I went home. Mama was there. She said, how did you get blood on your hands? I said, a dog licked my hand. He had blood on his teeth.
Understand you're an actor.
We are all actors. We try to act innocent when we are guilty.
Doctor, come outside a moment, will you?
I've got them. I've got them. Just keep playing it cold and clear. What are they talking about out there? I wish I knew. It doesn't matter. I've got them. I know that. I've got them. I've got them.
Well, I guess you'll be leaving us soon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your understanding, Doctor. I am guilty and must carry out sentence. You know that.
What the doctor means is that you're going to a place where they'll help you get well.
Get well?
Of course. Doctor, if you'll have the affidavits drawn up, I'll sign. We'll get a court order committing him.
Right.
Seems you were right all along. You know, I wasn't sure until you told me about the man who was shot, about his recovering.
Oh, yes. The guards told this man he'd recovered, but he didn't comprehend, of course. He went right on screaming and punishing himself.
I see. Well, let's go. What would they have given him where he's sane?
It depends. If the injured party refused to press charges, he'd be out of here in an hour. A free man.
Recovered? They didn't tell me he'd recovered. How could he have recovered? I shot him in his fat paunch. When did they tell me? It was while I was screaming, maybe. I was really into the plot then. I was deep in it. I couldn't have heard them. I couldn't have heard. And now he will walk out of here. I'll go off to an insane asylum, married to a role that I loathe, that I hate. No! Doctor, come back! It was all a joke, Doctor, a game! Come back, please, Doctor.
What is it?
Listen, Doctor, I have a confession to make. I'm not insane. Please believe me.
Of course you're not. Just a little confused, that's all.
No, you're wrong. Don't you see? Doctor, it was just a gag. Just a gag.
Yes, of course it was. Now, you're going to a place where you can rest, and everything's going to be all right.
Oh, no, believe me. I am sane.
Why shout?
No, I'm not shouting. I only want to impress on you, Doctor.
But you were shouting rather loudly.
Oh, look, my lawyer said that if I could prove insanity, I wouldn't go to the chair.
Chair?
Yeah.
I thought you were to be, you said smash.
Oh, forget that. That was part of the method.
Method?
It's Stanislavski method. It's a system of acting.
What do you think, Doctor?
I don't know.
The man seems to be telling the truth.
Think so?
I can fool you all over again if you feel it's necessary to prove my point.
No, I don't believe you'll be able to fool me again.
Oh, Doctor?
Sane. I say the man is in full control of his faculties, is aware of his crime, committed it out of what society calls sober motive.
You, sir. Do you agree with the doctor?
Agree? That's what I've been telling you.
And I say sane. That makes it unanimous.
Well, unanimous. Gentlemen, never in the history of the theater has such a performance been rendered, nor under such adverse conditions, believe me.
Just one more question.
Of course, Doctor.
Why did you kill him?
Kill him? But I didn't. I shot him, that's all. Shot? You mean shot, don't you? Don't you?
No.
Norman, he is dead?
And you are sane, and you are going to repay society with your life.
Norman is dead! Treachery! Villainy! Ring down the curtain! Ring down the curtain!
Suspense, in which Hans Conried starred as Sam. Next week, the story of several hours spent by two people in a deserted bus shelter, and the slow realization by one that the other is quite mad. We call it The Shelter. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, with music composed by Lucian Morowick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Rave Notice was specially written for Suspense by James Poe. Featured in the cast were Lawrence Dobkin, Edgar Barrier, Parley Bear, Jack Crucian, James Nusser, Howard McNear, and John Stevenson. This is the CBS Radio Network. And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of a manhunt that ends in a church. We call it The Lady in the Red Hat. So now, starring Mr. Vic Perrin, here is tonight's suspense play, The Lady in the Red Hat.
Hello, Mitch. Come in, sit down.
Thanks. What's the trouble?
Orders to stop those articles you're writing.
Why?
Well, it's not so much the 13th apostle as the way you keep harping on those theories you've got about him.
Well, I think I'm right.
I know, so does the chief. But you've got every woman in the city scared to death. That's why he wants you to lay off.
Look, 5 women have been murdered by the 13th apostle in 3 months, and they were all wearing red in their clothes. I say that means something, and they want me to lay off.
This isn't me. We hired you to do the feature column in the Sunday supplement because you've got a big following. Psychology of murder. It's a great idea, but... Excuse me. Yeah.
Mr. Banning, is Mr. Mitchell in there?
Yeah?
Will you tell him his housekeeper's on the phone? She says it's urgent.
All right. Switch the call in here.
Yes, sir.
Use this phone, Mitch.
Oh, thanks. Hello? Oh, yes, Mrs. White. Oh? Will you repeat the message, please? Thank you. No, don't worry. It's all right. Yes, I won't be home until after midnight, then. Yes. Goodbye.
Anything wrong?
I don't know. I'll find out, though. An anonymous note slipped under my door. Somebody wants me to meet the Avenger at midnight. Good evening.
Oh, hi, Mick. I thought you were going to wait downstairs.
I was, but Banning wanted to see me. Naylor called him. The police department wants me to stop my articles.
Why?
No, I'll tell you while we're eating.
Did they say anything about my stuff?
No, yours is straight reporting. It's theorizing they object to. Maybe I'm getting too close.
Have you written anything on last night's murder? I'd like to read it.
I won't be writing it now. But if I did, I know what I'd say.
Have you got something new, Mitch?
Something new? Maybe. I don't know yet. Meet the Avenger at 12 o'clock, and the Avenger could be anyone. We waited for the elevator. I watched. Tired faces drifting into boxes, lowering them to the street, and then outside into darkness, growing cold with snow and night's wind. And she was there with me, a smile on her lips. We went to a place for dinner.
You know, Mitch, I love this place. My favorite hangout after work.
Well, that's why I brought you here. Though I was beginning to wonder why you'd been so quiet. Subdued lights and warmth. Is that it?
In a way.
Oh? Something else, too.
Mitch, tell me now. What do you think about it?
It?
The Avenger.
Well, you've read my articles. That's what I think.
No, I don't mean what you write. I do that, too. I mean you. What do you think?
Well, I have to write about him. Must I talk about him, too?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think he's fantastic. Consider the name he or she has chosen for himself. The 13th Apostle. Probably wants to purge the world because of its sins.
But that's what you said in your article.
Well, that's what I think.
And all that stuff about the color red?
It means something. Perhaps a sinful color, the obsession of red as a symbol. There's a tie-up.
Listen, I want to tell you something. Something big.
A story?
Can I have another drink?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mario?
Coming, sir.
I got an anonymous note this morning.
A note? Well, that's odd.
What do you mean?
Because...
Yes, Mr. Mitchell.
Oh, the same?
Yes, please.
You, Mr. Mitchell.
Nothing, thanks.
Yes.
By the way, when a Lieutenant Dowell comes in, will you show him to this table, please?
Of course, yes.
Bill Dowell? He's on the Avenger case. Are you holding out on me, Mitch?
You, were speaking of a note. Anonymous. Did it say anything about the Avenger?
Yes, it did. If I wanted important information about the Avenger, I was to go at midnight to the community chapel on 7th.
Have you got the note with you?
No, I left it at home.
Oh? Did it tell you to sit in the first pew and wait?
You got one, too?
This afternoon, under my door at home. The housekeeper
The
called.
same thing.
It's queer, isn't it?
I wondered.
What?
This isn't an ordinary tip, don't you see? I've been working on the story for the Standard. You've been doing your series. Supposing...
The 13th apostle sent the notes?
Well?
Bill Dowell called me earlier. He wanted to see me.
Oh?
I said I was taking you out for dinner. I told him to meet us here.
Why?
The lieutenant claims he received a note like ours, too. Could she be the one? Or Dowell? Millions of people in a city, and the person next to you a killer? You just couldn't believe it was someone you knew. Was that then the ultimate stimulation? To kill a stranger was not enough. Now seek out the danger, the extreme risk. Because there was emotion here. Emotion of friendship. That was different. And who might it be? The girl on the newspaper? Or the policeman?
Are you being stubborn because you're a policeman or because you're just pig-headed, Lieutenant?
Jeannie, you're a reporter. Too much imagination. I still think it's a crackpot gag.
Then why did you come?
Well, because Mitch and I have been working together on this. Because we're all friends. I'm not taking any chances. There have been 5 murders already.
She makes sense, though, Bill. 3 of us, all vitally interested in the case. It'd be very flattering to him if we turned up at the chapel at midnight.
I'll be there, I can tell you that.
I don't like it. He might be after one of us. Maybe you, Jeannie. Maybe he doesn't like some of the stuff you've been writing about him.
Maybe me.
Maybe. Or me. I'm the cop who's chasing him.
Yes, I don't imagine he's particularly fond of you, Bill.
Well, why not surround the chapel?
No, mind you, I still think it's a crank note, but if it isn't, this baby's too smart. If he sees anything wrong, he'll get away.
Well, you've used police cordons before to get a killer. There must be enough buildings around to hide
I'm still
him.
not taking any chances.
I think Billy wants all the credit for a dramatic
I have to
capture.
share it with Mitch anyway.
And me.
You're going home.
Oh, that's what you think. I'm on that list. I want to be there when something happens.
Do you know where the chapel is, Bill?
Yeah, it's the one on 7th, just around the corner there.
It's funny. I must have passed it 100 times. I never noticed it.
Most people think it's vacant. It's not. In fact, it's open all night.
How do you know, Jeannie?
I don't know. I guess I heard about it. You know, I always used to like the snow. I look forward to it. I don't like it tonight.
I never liked it. Something smothering about the stuff. I was in a blizzard once.
What happened?
I was lost in the woods up north. I nearly froze to death. The snow kept coming down, got in my mouth and my nose and eyes, and after a while, things didn't look white anymore. They were blurred and red.
Well, what frightened you more, fear of being lost or fear of dying?
I don't know. Why?
Just wondered.
Anybody got the time?
No, it's 11 o'clock.
Let's go in.
Funny.
What is?
If one of us were killed here.
I'm going to have a look around. Check any side doors.
All right.
You stay here.
Yeah.
The music's nice. There's the organist up there, you see him?
Have you ever noticed how, even in an empty place like this, one speaks softly?
Yes.
I wonder why it's always so quiet.
I wonder. Why are you looking at me like that?
Was I?
Yes. Why?
Perhaps I was thinking how strange it'd be if one of us were the 13th apostle.
You are listening to The Lady in the Red Hat, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Every Saturday night over most of these same stations, CBS Radio picks up the threads of a startling story of people who call the police, and often of people who call on police and the other way around, working out of 21st Precinct. There's fast-moving drama and an intimate glimpse into the human side of police work. Saturday nights on CBS Radio, when you're invited to hear the 21st Precinct.
And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Vic Perrin, starring in tonight's production, The Lady in the Red Hat, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
One of us? The Avenger? Oh, Mitch.
Well, it has to be someone.
I believe you're serious.
I am. We've all been on the case since the first death. Perhaps one of us enjoys the publicity, the thrill of killing.
Are you trying to frighten me?
No.
I don't like this place.
Better go home and... What, jitters, Jeannie?
What did you find, Bill?
One side exit, that's all. We can see it from the front view.
What's the time?
About 11:15.
Oh, I'm cold. Wonder if we could get some coffee.
There's a place in the corner. I'll get it. You two stay here. How do you like yours?
Just black.
Same, Bill.
Right. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Take it easy, Jeannie. It's not 12 yet.
You want to sit down?
Up in the front? No, not yet.
All right, here then.
Mitch, you weren't serious, were you?
Yes.
Mitch.
Well, you've read my articles. I've theorized about the apostle. The analysis could fit any one of us.
Me?
Well, why not? You're fairly strong. You could have done it. You like excitement, danger. You've often said you don't get along with women. You never have.
That doesn't mean
It could be you.
Or you. Or Bill.
Yes, now I've thought about him. It wouldn't be difficult for him to kill and get away with it. Easier than most people because he's a policeman.
And you?
Perhaps I'm in love. In love with a girl I can never have. And because of that, I hate all women.
It's funny. I never thought of you in love.
Why not?
Because you're so alone. So... I don't know.
We sat alone with the music. It was everywhere in the chapel, solemn, accusing. The thoughts had been spoken. Fear was creating suspicion. And the girl with the red scarf tied about her head, sitting with folded hands beside me, looked in front of her, and her eyes were on the front pew.
Sorry I was so long. It seems that half the cab drivers in there were getting coffee. Did anything happen?
No.
Jeannie?
Oh, thanks. No, it seems wrong. Drinking coffee in the chapel.
Sinful, Jean?
Oh, stop it. It's not what I meant.
Yeah, Mitchie. Thanks.
What's the time, Bill?
11:30.
That all?
I see our friend at the organ is still there.
Yeah, it's a funny hour to practice.
Mitch. I heard what you said to Jeannie before. I mean about one of us being the Avenger. Are you kidding?
No.
That's crazy.
Well, why? It's got to be somebody. Why not one of us?
Well, he's got brilliant reasons. Ask him. We all
It's
fit.
not a joke anymore, Mitch.
I know. The trouble with you, Bill, is you think you have to look for some poor devil frothing at the mouth, hands covered with blood. Must a murderer always look like a comic book conception of a murder?
Cut it out. You're not funny.
I'm not trying to be. I think it more than probable that one of us could be the 13th apostle. We're normal, moderately attractive people, but one of us thinks differently. Which one? We drank our coffee. There was an animal awareness now, each of us watching the other, cautious, wondering. We spoke of Christmas, of sailing, of next year's Dodgers. We spoke of everything but the 13th apostle, End of 12 o'clock.
Look, there's been a lot of crazy talk tonight. Mitch, you started it. Now let's get things out.
All right,
I
Bill.
still think those notes we got were from a crackpot. But it's my job to investigate. I've gone along with the gag, Mitch, but this is serious. This talk about Jeannie or me or you...
If you think it's a gag, why bother about it?
What's the matter with you, Mitch? Why don't you stop?
I'm sorry. Let's forget it. We'll leave Bill to sit it out, and I'll take you
I
home.
wish you would.
No, I'm staying.
What?
I hadn't figured on that.
Oh.
The lights. There's only one up there now. The organist must have turned the others out. Be hard to see anyone coming in from the front view.
Well?
I'm going to take a look. I'll see you. I'll find a janitor.
No.
You're not afraid to be alone with me, are you?
Don't be an idiot.
If anyone comes in, stay in the shadows.
It's nearly 12.
You might as well get in your places. I'll be right back.
I guess we better.
The front pew?
Yeah, those were the instructions.
It's quiet without the music.
It's too quiet. It was nice.
There's so many shadows.
Shadows in the chapel? They shouldn't be frightening.
Will Bill be able to see us when he comes back?
I think so.
Do you think it's him?
Do you?
What's the time?
About 3 minutes to.
I hope he finds the lights.
I don't mind it. Strange.
What?
When I was very young, I was in a place like this, very much like this.
Oh?
I was taken every week, and every week there was a woman who sat across the aisle. She was beautiful. I was in love with her. Nobody ever talked to her. My mother hated her, but not my father. Do you know what I found out?
No.
It was after my father left us. He'd been in love with that woman all that time. They ran away together.
How terrible.
Yes, I thought so at the time. What tiny things one remembers. She always wore a red hat. She was beautiful, but she must have been very wicked.
Red hat?
Where I lived, they used to say it was the shock of his leaving that killed my mother. Poor Jeannie, I'm frightening you. Give me your hand, Jeannie.
No.
You're cold.
Don't. Please don't.
You're like her. You know, you look like her. You even wear red because it's your favorite color.
Mitch.
I'm in love with you, and it's so wrong. I've been in love with you ever since I met you, but it's wrong. You're bad. You're like her. Don't scream. Don't.
Mitch, it's all right. I understand.
I'm sorry, the music stopped. We've got to have music. There was always the organ playing at home. Come along, Jeannie.
Where are we going?
We're going upstairs to the organ loft. No, don't scream, please.
Mitch, Jeannie, you up front?
Don't you say anything.
I won't. Mitch, you're not well. I'm glad you told me.
Mitch?
I love you, too.
Jeannie?
You must believe me. I love you, Mitch. Please.
She was clever, trying to win me over with talk of love. I wasn't going to take any chances with her. We went up the narrow stairs to where the organ was. I closed the door behind us. I didn't need my knife anymore. I could smash her with my hands. I could pound the evil flat, stamp it out on the floor. The other 5 were bad. They'd sinned, but she was like the woman at home, the woman in the red hat. And I knew what had to be done with her. I'd known it from the day I'd met her. Tall, with long legs, fresh face masking wickedness, and that...
Mitch, Jeannie, where are you?
Please.
Stay down there, Bill. Don't come up. I've got her. You stay there. I found her out. I've known all the time. She's got to die. You know that, Bill.
I'm coming up, Mitch. It's okay. We'll take her in together.
That's why I sent those notes, Bill. I had to trap her. You understand?
Sure.
I'm right. I'm right, aren't I?
Dead right, Mitch. Open the door. We'll take her in together.
But no, you stay there, Bill. I don't need your help. I can do it. How do you turn this thing on? Now, there must be a switch. Don't you go near that door, Jeannie.
Mitch, open the door, Mitch.
Here's one. In a minute. Don't worry. She won't hurt me. Not anymore.
Mitch, please. Whatever I've done to you, I'm sorry.
You're the woman. You're always the woman in red. Now play. There was music at home at my mother's funeral. Now you play.
I can't.
Play it.
I don't know how
to. You play louder. 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 Not louder. Drop what I Bill? Bill? Turn it off. Turn it off. The music. Stop it. Stop it. It's killing me. It's killing me.
Suspense, in which Mr. Vic Perrin starred in tonight's presentation of The Lady in the Red Hat. Next week, the story of a killer and the family which he held in a night of fear. We call it Strange for a Killer. That's next week on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Clock Daly. The music was composed by René Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Virginia Gregg, Larry Thor, Barney Phillips, Jack Carroll, and Jenny Stevens.
In this second half of the 20th century, war could happen in a hurry. To help guard America, enlist in the Ground Observer Corps. Sign up for the Silver Wings that mean you're doing your share to man our vital aircraft spotter observation posts. Write or telephone your nearest Civil Defense Center and volunteer. Stay tuned now for Douglas Edwards with the news, followed by Disc Derby over the CBS Radio Network.
Transcribed tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of a man who returned home to find his people in the grip of a strange disease. We call it The Frightened City. So now, starring Mr. Harry Bartell, here is tonight's suspense play, The Frightened City.
The train pulled out of Easton at 1:20 in the afternoon. It pulled in 3 minutes earlier. It was a simple thing I had to do then. Watch it cross the bridge over the Wabash, watch it grow smaller, and when it was out of sight, I was finally home. And home was pick up the barracks bag and walk up the small hill from the depot, down into Main Street on an autumn afternoon. Turn left on Sycamore down 3 blocks, where the houses are painted white and there's rockers on the porches and wide elm trees in November color, and the far-off sound of a dog barking and smell of smoldering leaves, and 595 Sycamore Street. Up the path, up the steps. Jane! Janie!
Who is it?
Janie! Sis!
Nick! Nicky.
How's the baby, sis?
Oh, fine. He was teething, but he's all right now.
I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, he's beautiful.
How's Johnny? Well, how's Johnny, sis?
What?
Johnny, how is he? Your husband, my brother-in-law, Johnny, how... What's the matter with you?
Didn't you get my letter?
I was aboard ship the last 2 weeks, so
Johnny's dead. Johnny went walking one night, and he's dead. One night, Johnny said he was going to walk down to Main Street. Told me he wanted to stop in the police station. He had something to tell the chief of police. He went out, and he was walking along.
Janie!
Walking along.
Oh, baby.
A car drove by, and someone shot a gun at Johnny. And Johnny's dead.
Who? Who shot Johnny, sis? Janie, I'm talking to you. Who shot Johnny? Janie.
Nick, you've got a nephew. He's sleeping, and he's my son. He's a good baby, and I love him as much as a mother can love a child. Now, I want to show you something. I've had it here in my apron, and I've been wondering what to do about it. I found it under my door about a week ago, the day after Johnny was shot. I'll read it to you. Don't talk to strangers. What happened to Daddy can happen to Sonny.
Give it to me.
My little boy is going to grow up. He's going to play with other boys and laugh and cry when he scrapes his knee on the sidewalk and go to school.
Give me the note, Jenny.
And live a life. No note, Nicky. These pieces get burned, get forgotten. Gets forgotten like everything else that's happened.
Who did it, Janie?
You're back home. Let everything be peaceful now. Let's keep it that way.
Outside, it was November. The long, quiet avenue. And the glimpse of the coat-sweatered woman in her backyard, gathering in her wash, feeling in it the starch of cold autumn wind. Walk to a cross street, then 3 blocks east. Police headquarters. Give a murdered man's name and yours. Ask for the chief of police. And in less than an hour, be shown into him.
Hello, Mr. Crawford. Have a seat.
You know why I'm here.
Yes, I do.
I just came from my sister. She's scared. She gets threatening notes and burns them up. Why?
I don't know.
Who killed her husband?
I don't know.
Look, you, this happened to my sister, now it's happening to me. A week ago, a man walked down the street. He was on his way to see you, and he got murdered.
Easy, kid, easy. I got some things to tell you.
Tell me.
4 people saw it happen to your brother-in-law. That night, one of them, a woman, was brutally beaten, tossed into a vacant lot. A kid playing in the trash found her there. 2 days later, another witness got a bomb thrown through his nice new house. It almost killed his wife. That's 2. The other 2 won't talk either, like your own sister won't talk. I'm tired, Mr. Crawford. I got lots of things to clear away.
I want their names and addresses.
They'll talk to you, huh?
They'll talk to me. I want those names.
Tell the sergeant in the next office I said you could have them. Mr. Crawford.
What?
Things have changed in this town. It's different. Hang around, you'll see.
Hello?
Evening.
Mr. Osborne?
I'm Mr. Osborne. Something I can do for you?
They told me down at your place of business that you'd be home. It's about Johnny Stewart. You mind if I sit down?
Not at all. Johnny Stewart. Huh? Friend of yours?
He was married to my sister.
Your sister? Oh, then you must be Nick. Heard a lot about you from Johnny. How you were soldiering in Korea. Welcome home, Nick.
Johnny worked for you, didn't he?
Good accountant. Nice guy, Johnny. One of the best.
You were with him the night he was killed?
That's right. I was with him.
You want to tell me about it?
Johnny was walking by my store just as I was closing up. I told him to wait a minute. I'd walk with him. We walked. We talked. We got to a corner. I told Johnny to wait for me while I went into the drugstore to buy some cigarettes. Just as I came out, a car turned the corner, shot him down, drove away. That's how it was.
What kind of a car?
I wouldn't know.
Well, a sedan, convertible, old, new?
A week ago they put me through this. I didn't know then. I don't know now.
He worked for you. He was your friend. You knew all about him and me and his wife.
Nick, I like it here on my porch swing. It reminds me I'm alive. Don't spoil it for me, Nick.
Mrs. Mason, you were sitting right here at your window, and you saw it happen. You saw Johnny killed.
I didn't see it.
What kind of a car? Just tell me that.
Nothing.
The men who beat you up, could you identify them?
There were weeds and dirty old tin cans.
Please.
And they threw me down, kicked me, my throat. Go away. What are you doing in my house?
You listen to me, Nick. I can remember when Johnny Stewart was a kid and he stole penny candy from me right here in the same drugstore.
And he grew up to be shot down right on this corner, right outside this store. What happened that night, Mr. Nolan?
Nick, I built up a nice business here. 20 years...
What did you see?
Nicky, it was me had to scrub his blood off the sidewalk.
What did you see?
Nothing. Nothing. That's what I saw, Nick. Nothing.
Hi.
Hello there.
You're Tom Ruxton, aren't you?
That's right.
I'm Nick Crawford.
Glad to know you.
Johnny Stewart was my brother-in-law.
Oh, really?
I understand your wife was almost killed when they tossed a bomb into your house.
That's right. Hers was out back. Lucky.
That bomb was because you were a witness to a murder, wasn't it?
House looks okay now. I got nice neighbors. Help me. We fixed it up ourselves.
Who killed Johnny? You're scared to death, aren't you?
I got a pretty good house here, mister. A tract house, GI loan. Once I had a nice uniform just like you. Now what I've got's a wonderful wife. Anybody asks me, I'll say, Hazel's a wonderful wife and I love her.
Like I said, scared.
Right now, mostly of you.
Whatever you're carrying around with you, I don't want to rub off on me or Hazel. So I'll tell you something. Leave me alone.
When I went outside, it was evening in Easton. The air was chill and the dew was turning to light frost on the lawns. I walked for a while and I noticed a thing. The people on the streets, they all had the same disease. Their stares, their looks over the shoulder at me, the whispers, the turning aside to let me pass. The word had gotten around that Johnny Stewart's brother-in-law was back in town and was asking questions. Was being pointed out, walked away from. I'd come home. And I'd come home to a frightened city.
You are listening to The Frightened City, tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. And now we bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Harry Bartell, starring in tonight's production, The Frightened City, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The next morning in Easton, clear. Bright. Look out the window of an upstairs room where you've slept in an almost forgotten bed. In the glint of sunlight is autumn leaves wet with melting frost.
Nicky, you up?
Yeah, come on in.
Hi.
Hi.
You sleep good?
Yeah. I heard the kid bawling a little while ago. Woke me up. Sit down, honey.
He was hungry. It's all right now. Nicky.
What?
You got home real late last night. I waited up a long time, and I got tired and went to sleep. My brother's first night home in 3 years. You'd think you could have managed to get home early enough for us to talk.
What do we talk about, Jane?
Oh, you. What's happened to you in 3 years?
But Johnny. Dead Johnny. Murdered Johnny. Your husband, the man you had the kid with. That we don't talk about.
Shut up, Nick.
Janie.
I told you, shut up.
You're gonna yell me into keeping quiet?
I told you I don't want my baby killed. Johnny was enough.
You hate me for wanting to know why Johnny's dead. You hate me for that, Janie?
My baby gets hurt, I'll hate you to your grave.
You got lots of new things in the house, Jane. New furniture, new carpets. Looks nice, looks expensive.
You coming down for breakfast?
How much did Johnny make working as accountant for Osborne? 50, 60 a week? How much?
Nick, leave me alone.
New sofa, big green leather chair, new carpet. That costs a lot of money. How'd you get him, Jane? Installment plan? Somebody give you a birthday present? How'd you do it, Jane? You got a home hobby? You take telephone subscriptions for ladies' magazines? Or did Johnny do it? Is that it? How? Did he steal? Did he rob? Did he kill? Tell me!
Ask Osborne!
Osborne. Ask him what?
How we suddenly became rich. How Johnny left a bank account with $30,000 in it.
What are you talking about?
Well, you said you walked the town last night. Didn't you see what's happened to it?
See what?
People walking into back rooms, shops with no customers open late. People walking into back rooms, card rooms, dice tables, numbers.
And Johnny was part of it.
Johnny worked for Osborne.
And he got sick of it and was on his way to tell the cop.
Doesn't matter. If you tell anybody what I said, I'll swear you're lying. That's what I'll do, Nick.
Hi, Nick. What are you doing? Hey, what's the matter with you, Nick?
I want you to look at me, Osborne. And I want you to say to yourself, here's a man who's angry. Say to yourself, here's a man who might reach across the desk and kill me. He hasn't made up his mind yet. On your feet, Osborne. On your feet! Why'd you kill Johnny?
You crazy?
Talk to me. Tell me why you killed Johnny.
I was walking with him, son. Walking with him. How
could you set him up as a pigeon? It's real simple. You walk with him and go into a drugstore and wait until he's killed. Now you know how. Now tell me why.
Been talking to your sister, son?
Osborne, you send your boys down to see my sister. They might live through what'll happen to them, but I doubt it.
Tough boy, soldier boy.
Now here's what else, Osborne. This town suddenly stinks. Dice rooms, card rooms, numbers, and everything that goes with it. My brother-in-law gets a shiny garbage disposal and a new grand piano, real fine rugs, and a large bank account. On how much a week? 75? Accountants make about that, don't they?
We could start you at about 300.
Be polite, Mr. Osborne, to a guy who's talking.
500.
Polite, Mr. Osborne. That's the word for just now. I could kill you, Mr. Osborne. Just think about it. With me. Now, here we are in this room. You, the man who's got the whole town of Easton so scared that nobody has a friend anymore. It takes a powerful man to frighten almost 20,000 people, but you did it.
Anything happens to me, Nicky boy, you'd get 1 block from here. Let's think about that, too, huh?
That's what I was coming to. Then there's me in this room, and you're afraid of me. That makes me pretty big, too, but I'm not going to kill you, because this is my town, and it used to be a pretty good town.
The uniform and the flag in the fist. That's all you need.
And there's law. And there's people who need to know what's happening here, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Got proof, Nicky? How?
About 8 o'clock this evening, I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to take the same walk that Johnny did. And I'm going into that drugstore and make a phone call. A long-distance call to St. Louis. To a newspaper guy I know. And then it's going to be in the papers about a frightened city. And reporters will come here and they'll find out. You getting real scared, Osborne?
You mean it? About taking that walk tonight, Nick?
I mean it.
Maybe we'll bump into each other.
We will. And on the way home, stop at Lane's sporting goods store. Buy a gun. Buy cartridges. And Mr. Lane is all business. No good evenings. No, how have you been, Nicky? Just ring it up on the cash register, not looking at you. Walk quickly away from you when it was done. And the walk home. A small town held in November twilight. Inside the house, the room where the baby is. Play with him. And Jane comes in, takes him away from you. Tells you there's supper in the kitchen if you want it. And eat alone. Paper propped against water pitcher. Alone. From now on, everything alone. Glance at the kitchen clock. And it's time.
You going out, Nick?
Yeah,
Where?
just for a walk.
Will you be late?
Maybe. Don't wait up for me.
Something for you, Nick?
Some change. I want to use your phone.
Sure, Nick. Here, Nick.
Thanks.
Long distance.
Long distance, what's the station-to-station charge to St. Louis?
One moment, please. The charge is $1.20, including tax. What number do you wish, please? What number are you calling in St. Louis, please?
Pick a number.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be sorry. Get anybody you want to talk to in St. Louis. Have a talk on me. There's somebody I want to call in St. Louis, but I can't think of who it is.
I will give you information.
No. Just talk to me.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't do that.
Operator, I've got to talk into this phone for just a little while longer. Just to let somebody think I'm not kidding. In case somebody's watching.
I don't understand, sir. Would you like information, sir?
About what?
Do you wish to talk to St. Louis, sir?
You think I should?
I'll connect you with my superior.
No, I got a number. Get me Benton 64373 in St. Louis.
One moment, please.
Never mind, operator. Somebody's just driven up. He's waiting for me outside. Cancel the call.
Nick. Nick. Oh, Nick. Sorry, soldier. And just think, you could have died on a battlefield, not in your hometown. Oh.
We both went to the same hospital. Osborne didn't die. He lived quite a long time. Hospital, trial, confession, sentence. Then it was spring in Easton. It was a good spring. And you know how people are. They react to the weather.
Hi, Nick. Trees starting to bud already, you notice?
They get friendly and they smile a lot like winter was a long time. A dark time, and it was over.
Come on over to the house when you have a chance, Nick. You do that, you hear?
Grass grows in springtime, but babies grow all the time.
Did you see him? Did you see him, Nick? He walked. My son walked.
Sure, I saw him, sis.
He's growing up.
That happens.
And you know what? He's lucky. He's got a good town to grow up in.
Suspense, in which Mr. Harry Bartell starred in tonight's presentation of The Frightened City. Suspense is produced and transcribed by Anthony Ellis. Tonight's script was written by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. Music was composed by Rennie Garrigan and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Featured in the cast were Charlotte Lawrence, Lou Merrill, Herb Butterfield, Vivi Janis, and Tom McKee. And now, tonight's presentation of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense. Tonight, we bring you a story of what might have happened to the first atomic-powered submarine. We call it Report on the X-915. We ask you to remember that it is fiction. So now, starring Stacey Harris, here is tonight's suspense play, Report on the X-915.
Pursuant to Brooper's orders dated April 1st, 1952, I was detached from temporary duty with Naval Defense Command, Washington, and reported to Andrews Field for immediate transportation to New Haven, Connecticut. From there, I was directed to proceed without delay to Naval Base Charlie, where I was to report to Admiral R.L. Carruthers, commanding. After a routine flight, I landed at New Haven, Connecticut, and at 18:15, I reported with orders to the office of Admiral Carruthers. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty, sir.
Please sit down, Commander.
Thank you, sir.
Cigar?
No, thank you, Admiral.
Commander Richard, what do you know about Project Sailfish?
Atomic big boat, submarine, sir. Authorized by the Secretary of Defense. Begun May 1949. Designated experimental vessel X-915. Cost about $50 million.
What about the timetable?
Oh, I believe the first atomic sub is scheduled for test runs in May of 1953.
You've been reading the newspaper.
And the file in the bureau, sir.
Suppose I told you both news ships and the daily papers are wrong.
Wrong?
Deliberately wrong.
Oh, I see.
But since this base was activated, Commander, world conditions have changed. The Navy is no longer satisfied with the 8-hour day, the 40-hour week. For this reason, we've been on a round-the-clock basis for almost 6 months. Project Sailfish is 1 year ahead of schedule. If we could publicly display our accomplishments. The fact is, we can't.
Not even to the Bureau of Ships?
Not even to Congress.
Oh, I'm beginning to understand why my orders were classified top secret.
Commander, there are 307 men working on this base. Every single one of these men has been given the most thorough loyalty check possible. Every single one of them has been working and living behind the barbed wire for the past 6 months.
Sir, you suspect a leak?
We're not sure. 2 days ago, a convoy arrived at the base. 8 trucks. In one of those trucks was a Steinberg periscope.
Yes, sir, I've heard of it.
But not more than a handful have. Yet, when the periscope was being installed yesterday aboard the X-915, it fell to the deck, made completely inoperative. The cable on the crane lifting it into place snapped. Steel cable.
Had it been cut, sir?
No, it had not. In fact, the lab technicians assure me it simply broke under the strain. That cable was designed to support 100 tons. The Steinberg periscope weighs less than 20. All right. Now, there are 2 possibilities. One, that the cable was faulty to begin with. A manufacturer's mistake. I'm having Washington check that for me now. The second, that someone on this base somehow weakened that cable.
Sabotage?
Exactly. Commander, only one thing matters to me right now, that the X-915 completes the first trial runs. They must proceed according to plan without interruption. That's why I requested Washington to send me a top man from ONI.
Yes, sir. I'll help in any way I can, sir. When do you plan to test the sub? Sometime this month?
Not this month, Commander. Tomorrow.
$2,100, Tuesday, April 1st, 1952. I looked up Lieutenant Commander Stanley Linden, Chief Engineering Officer on the base. At his quarters, I was told Linden was at the docks working. Naval Base Charlie was surrounded by barbed wire, yet within the base itself was still a smaller area surrounded by more barbed wire, patrolled by an armed sailor every 20 yards. Even with my high priority yellow pass, I was given the same check I'd received by any other visitor to this inner barbed wire area. For it was here, behind the wire, that the United States ship X-915 was moored. The first atomic submarine. Floodlights covered the area and brought a glaring whiteness over the faces of the men working. But that wasn't what caught my eye. It was the thing that lay alongside the dock. The iron and steel monster that nestled against the pier like a giant pig. Here she was. Black, hideous, and beautiful. The X-915. 3,000 tons, $50 million. The Navy's first line of defense in any future war. The atomic age gone down to the sea in ships. I found Lieutenant Commander Stanley Linden just outside a 6x6 wooden shack near the docks. He invited me inside.
The old man phoned you were coming down, Commander.
Well, what's the story, Linden, about the Steinberg periscope?
I wish you could tell me.
How do you feel about it? Personally.
Me?
Yeah, you, not official Navy.
Sabotage.
I see. And something more than just a periscope?
I think so. Something else has happened to the men, the crew, the officers.
Oh, could it be the speed up?
It could be. 24-hour days, 7-day weeks, even with 3 shifts, you get the feeling of rush. Get it done right now. Get it done yesterday.
Your crane operator. You think he might have had something to do with it?
Thompson?
Yeah, that's it.
No.
But then I could say that about almost every man on the base. They were handpicked, Commander. Not just stray workmen with know-how, but the best. Nobody applied for a job at this base, not even me. We were all chosen.
And the loss of your periscope doesn't postpone your trial run set for tomorrow, huh?
Commander, Washington didn't take chances with anything on Project Sailfish. 2 periscopes were made. The second was installed less than an hour ago.
What's your ETD for tomorrow, Lyndon?
0700.
Good. I'll be aboard. 0700. Wednesday, April 2nd, 1952. Captain Z.L. Unger, U.S. Navy Commanding Officer, set special sea detail aboard the USS X-915. 0710, the X-915 left the berth under auxiliary power. 0830, the X-915 was in the open sea.
Now hear this. All ship personnel. X-915 is switching to and will proceed under atomic power.
I joined Lyndon in the control room.
Engines sound good.
What's our speed, Lyndon?
30 knots, traveling at 2/3.
Cruise at 50?
That's what the book says. 50 knots.
30 knots submerged.
You've been reading the same book, Commander.
Today's test is speed maneuverability. Test able, that right?
Right. Tomorrow we go for depth.
If we're successful today. 1000 hours. Captain Unger gave the command a standard speed. The X-915 responded quietly and efficiently. We made 50 knots. 1100 hours. Captain Unger gave the command a flank speed. We made good 60 knots. Nothing in the United States Navy could catch her. At 1700 hours, the exercises were secured. At 1730, the X-915 tied up alongside the dock at Naval Base Charlie. The big boat of tomorrow was everything the Navy had hoped for, and then some. Lyndon and I went up to the BOQ, changed clothes, and joined Admiral Carruthers for dinner in his office. Lyndon reported, and I listened. If there was sabotage aboard the sub, it had kept itself well hidden. Everyone was pleased. The Admiral suggested I continue my investigations on shore the next day instead of joining Test Run Baker, and I agreed. Lyndon and I said goodnight to the Admiral and headed for our quarters. 0700, Thursday, April 3rd, 1952. USS X-915 underway for depth test. 0800, I began an investigation of the dock area. 0930, I was summoned to the office of Admiral Carruthers, and the messenger said it was urgent.
Never mind that. You get me the Secretary of Defense. I don't care where he is now. You get him.
All right. Call me back. Hand me those charts, will you, Commander?
Yes, sir.
Oh. What? What do I care if he's in a meeting? No, I don't care if he's with the President. You get him.
There's the charts, Admiral.
You know the test area for today's trials, Richard? Circle them.
Yes, sir. I believe this covers area Stork, Admiral.
Yes, good. Hello? Hello? Yes, this is Carruthers. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, that's right. No, nothing's changed. No, sir. I want authority to put Plan Zebra in effect. Yes, at once. Thank you. Yes, sir, right away. All right, Commander Richards, here it is.
Sir?
The X-915 began depth tests at 0800. She was to remain at various depths until 0900. It is now 940. She hasn't surfaced.
What about radio contact, sir?
Silence. She hasn't answered a radio message since 8:45.
You think they're in trouble?
I don't think so. Well, sir, the sub was equipped with any number of special emergency devices, including an automatic marker which would immediately rise to the surface should any trouble develop with the engines. No markers have appeared.
Well, I'd know if she isn't in trouble.
The X-915 is deliberately maintaining radio silence and is proceeding under her own orders to some unknown destination.
Have her destroyer escorts lost contact with us, sir?
The accompanying destroyers report the sub disappeared off their sonar screen at full submerged speed, 30 knots. Commander, there is only one possible conclusion. The X-915 has fallen into enemy hands.
$1,000, April 3rd, 1952. Admiral Carruthers' office. The Admiral explains Plan Zebra.
There are 15 plans covering each phase of the trial runs of Project Sailfish. Now, each plan covers a particular contingency. Of all of them, Plan Zebra is to be used only in the case of extreme emergency. It covers the possibility of capture of the X-915 by enemy forces. Now, even though it's very unlikely, every possibility has to be provided for.
And the Secretary gave you permission to put this plan into effect, sir?
Correct. Within half an hour, a task force will steam out of 3 separate bases on the Atlantic coast. They'll rendezvous at this point here.
That's about 100 miles southeast of this base.
Correct. When the task force is rendezvous, they will begin search Able, which is the second step in Plan Zebra.
And that is to find the X-915?
Not to find a Commander. To sink her.
$1,100. Destroyers escorting the atomic sub in a second trial run reported they had watched her dive and never regained either visual radar or sonar contact. This supported the Admiral's theory that the X-915 was not on bottom. Either the crew was composed entirely of traitors, which was unlikely in view of the exhaustive loyalty checks made on them, or some small portion of that crew, perhaps but a handful of men, had succeeded in taking over command of the vessel. 1130 hours. Admiral Carruthers established radio contact with the task force, which had now begun to rendezvous at Point Stork. The task force commander, Captain Elton R. Stevens, was designated by the code name Red Dog 1 for radio communications. Admiral Carruthers was using Pier Point 5 on a wavelength unavailable to the sub.
This is Red Dog 1. This is Red Dog 1. Hello, Pier Point 5. Hello, Pier Point 5. This is Red Dog 1. How do you read me? Over.
Hello, Red Dog 1. This is Pier Point 5. I read you 4 by 3.
Pier Point 5, this is Red Dog 1. Group is met at Point Stork. We are beginning search plan Able. Over.
Hello, Red Dog 1. This is Pier Point 5. How's the weather?
Pier Point 5. Wind 20 to 25 knots per hour. We could do a lot better with a calmer sea. Over.
Red Dog 1 from Pier Point 5. Execute search plan Able. Good luck. Over.
Pier Point 5. Thanks, Skipper. Over and out.
Now we wait.
Well, this sub's got a pretty fair lead, Admiral. We haven't got anything in the fleet that can make good 30 knots submerged.
I don't know who's commanding the X-915 right now, Richards, but if he's smart, he isn't traveling submerged.
Well, I don't understand your point, so what about air search? They'd spot him in a minute if he surfaced.
The sub is equipped with Mark 10 radar. That means she can pick up a plane 100 miles away. By traveling on the surface, she can make good 60 knots. She'll have plenty of time to dive before being spotted by the Air Force. Yes? Yes, just a minute. Commander, it's for you. Take it in the other office, please.
Yes, sir. Richard speaking.
Commander Richard, sir?
Yes, who is it?
Sir, this is Lieutenant Hammond down at the torpedo shack.
Yes, go on, Lieutenant.
Well, sir, you remember you were inspecting the torpedoes down here this morning about 9 o'clock?
That's right.
Remember you checked the cases containing the atomic warheads? You told me to report to you if anything funny happened.
All right, Lieutenant, what have you found?
Well, sir, that's just it. We didn't find anything. You see, one of the cases came open a while ago, and we could see it was empty. Somebody had removed the atomic warheads during the night.
What?
So we looked down here at the torpedo shack, Commander. Perhaps you'd like to come down here and have a look for
Never mind that, Lieutenant. You get some men. Search the entire storeroom. Search the base and check back with me.
Oh, we haven't got time for that now. See why that second fighter group hasn't contacted our task force yet. Right. Anything, Commander?
That was Lieutenant Hammond at the torpedo shack, sir. He told me he found the atomic warhead crates empty.
Empty?
That's right, sir. They're conducting a thorough search, but I don't imagine they'll find them.
Those crates were marked torpedoes, but you know as well as I do what they actually contain.
Yes, sir. Atomic warheads for the guided missiles aboard the X-915. They were scheduled for use in the final trial run.
Equipped with those warheads, that sub could launch a full-scale atomic attack on any city on the eastern seaboard.
Yes, sir.
Well, that about does it. Not only has an enemy force succeeded in capturing our first atomic submarine, but now they've taken along the greatest single weapon the United States Navy owns.
Admiral, Admiral, the captors of the X-915 pulled off one of the greatest coups in military history. Wouldn't you think they'd be satisfied to let it go at that? But this enemy went to the added risk of stealing a shipment of atomic warheads for guided missiles. Now, why? Why take that extra gamble unless you had plans to use it?
I see your point.
If they wanted the sub and were planning to make a run for it, they've accomplished it. But they included in their plans atomic warheads. Admiral, it's my guess they're going to use those rockets in the near future. Like, well, say today.
I'll go along with that reasoning, Commander. Let's get to work.
1300 hours, April 3rd, 1952. Admiral Carruthers and I studied the charts of the Atlantic coast. We agreed the nearest major target for atomic attack would be the city of New York. Figuring the effective range of the sub's missiles at 50 miles, we then sketched in the launching area the sub would have to use. Once that was established, there remained one simple detail. Stop those rockets from leaving the sub's deck. Admiral Carruthers had a plan.
All right. Now we've settled on the probable site of their attack. That becomes our bullseye. Around that bullseye, we draw a circle, 10 miles out. And like this. Then another circle. It's another 10 miles. And still another. Until the outer circle around the bullseye measures a 100-mile radius.
In other words, sir, our outer circle is out of the atomic sub's radar range, right?
Exactly. Now, calculating their speed and course, we should arrive at their ideal launching site, the center of our circle, just about the time we're able to complete a ring of ships 100 miles out.
With the X-915 in the center. Except if we close in, sir, the sub will submerge and escape under us.
We won't close in.
Sir?
We'll send one ship in toward the bullseye, alone. The sub will pick up contact.
Oh, and they'll figure for a stray vessel, not enough of a threat to frighten them, but it will force them to shift their position before launching their missiles.
Correct. And it also forces them to travel submerged, and that negates the 100-mile radar. Now, we send in another ship. The sub shifts position again to another segment of our circle. Then we send in still another ship. We're constantly narrowing their corridor for attack.
And then when they do break service in the last remaining segment to launch their missiles, we're surrounding them.
We hope to God we are, Commander. Hello. Red Dog 1. Hello, Red Dog 1. This is Pier Point 5. Over.
Hello, Pier Point 5. This is Red Dog 1. Over.
Discontinue search plan able. I repeat, discontinue search plan able. Over.
Pier Point 5, this is Red Dog 1. Would you repeat your last transmission?
Red Dog 1, this is Pier Point 5. I repeat, discontinue your present search plan. The following plan supersedes all previous orders. It is to be executed immediately following this transmission.
For 5 minutes, the Admiral gave facts and figures. And at 1600, the plan was in effect. The Admiral clicked off his radio transmitter and we stared at each other. We had to pray for one thing, that whoever had captured the X-915 was now proceeding to the launching area and once there, would attempt to destroy the city of New York. 17:15. The sun was low outside the Admiral's office. The sun was low outside the city of New York. Sundown is made for submarines. It is their witching hour. Their time for attack. Coffee? Yes, thank you, sir.
What time is it?
It's exactly 17:20, sir.
Beautiful sunset.
Yes, sir.
Used to see them like this off on a Weetalk, Pacific. That's where you have the sunsets.
Lyndon served in the Pacific.
Yes. What happened to Lyndon and Captain Unger? Unger was a classmate of mine at the academy. He didn't sell out.
None of them sold out, sir. They were Shanghai. You can bet on it.
And they're all aboard that sub right now. Lyndon and Unger and a lot of good men. The sub, it's our job to sink.
Pier Point 5, this is Red Dog 1.
I should be at the launching time now.
Over.
Pier Point 5 to Red Dog 1. Go ahead. Over.
Pier Point 5, we have completed the ring. I repeat, we have completed the ring. Over.
Red Dog 1, Pier Point 5. Have you sent in your first messenger?
Pier Point 5, Red Dog 1. Roger. Over.
Red Dog 1. Proceed with plan. Please advise any contact. Over and out.
The Admiral sat down behind his chart-cluttered desk. The wind-stained lines of his face were more noticeable now. Together we waited.
3.5. And sending instructing messenger. Range closing. No contact as yet. Over and out.
10 minutes. 20 minutes. 30 minutes.
Sending in third messenger. Closing to bullseye. No contact. Over and out.
One by one, the single ships were slicing across the big target that we had drawn on our chart. Each ship slicing in closer toward the launching area, forcing the enemy we had never seen to change plans, change positions, yet not frightening him enough to make him forget his attack.
3.5. Red Dog 1. Sending in seventh messenger. No contact as yet. Closing within 10 miles of bullseye. I repeat, no contact.
Well, one way that's good, Commander. At least we can feel certain the sub hasn't surfaced.
Well, we're safe from the radar then. Our sound range is only 10,000 yards.
I'm going to order the task force to patrol that range. Red Dog 1. Take position 5 miles from bullseye. I repeat, take position 5 miles from bullseye. Over.
3.5. This is Red Dog 1. Okay, Skipper, that's as close as we can get.
Report to me every minute.
Yes, sir. We're closing in. Over and out.
He's worried.
Well, I don't blame him, sir.
Well, he's only worried. I'm scared. Suppose the sub headed for Siberia.
Well, sir, then we were out of luck anyway.
3.5. Closing to 10,000 yards. No contact. Destroyer group is... 3.5. Destroyer group off my port bow has sighted enemy. I repeat, destroyer group has sighted enemy. The sub is surfacing. 3.5, do you hear me? Over.
Red Dog 1, I hear you. Over.
Enemy has surfaced. Destroyer group opening fire. Dive bombers coming in.
Red Dog 1. Red Dog 1, come in. Red Dog 1, this is 3.5. Come in. Red Dog 1, are you receiving me?
3.5, this is Red Dog 1. I am receiving you. Air Force and destroyer groups have attacked. The X-915 is sinking. I repeat, sir, the X-915 is sinking. Proceeding to pick up survivors. Over.
Red Dog 1, this is 3.5. Well done. Over and out.
$100. April 4th, 1952. Task Force Able reported in to Admiral Carruthers. Of the crew of 40 men and 8 officers, there were 11 survivors. Captain Z.L. Unger and Lieutenant Commander Stanley Linden were not among them. But the 11 survivors told us the story. The X-915 had been captured during maximum depth tests. It had taken only 8 well-trained enemy agents to do it. Where did they come from? For 1 year they'd been trained for this assignment. All 8 were seamen with brilliant naval records. All 8 had been living and working within Naval Base Charlie for over 6 months. And what of the Steinberg periscope? Why had they sabotaged this? Well, the answer was they had not. Just as the lab technicians had told us, the cable had broken from strain. A manufacturer's mistake. A mistake that brought about an investigation that saved the city of New York. End of report.
Suspense, in which Stacey Harris starred with Jack Crucian in tonight's presentation of Report on the X-915. Be sure to listen next week to radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.